Different starting lineup. We're not going to see AD or Kuz. Case and JaVale, of course, is in the middle. Pretty much the regular five.
They chose to. They wanted to establish more rhythm and flow, but also LeBron
Tucker being able to play some good defense. He starts out guarding Bogdanovich, so it'll be a good test.
THT for three. This one goes down.
Got to the guy they wanted. The Lakers took it away and created the 24-second violation.
Horton Tucker was aggressive. He gets knocked around, and Markieff has got it from the
team that went to the bubble.
Yeah, and on the other side of things, Phoenix is undefeated, yet they still might not get in as the rear year. And points, rebounds, 3 points, three-point percentage. Been a nice year breakout for him. Markieff looking for his second three, and he's got it. Going. Barnes, hook pass to Len from outside. Going to be retreated and retrieved by Barnes. Good little dump pass over for Len, and he slams it home with one hand. Good assist by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich is really a creator for other players. He runs pick and roll as well as, what a play by.
He does, and to lead the league in assists for the first time is something he's very proud of. THT went hard to the hole. He got rejected, but then
to clean it up.
Bielitsa, football score of 14-7. We're in the first quarter. Down the middle, the cut, and around McGee. Behind the back to JaVale. JaVale under the board and throws it away. Bogdanovich will bring it back the other way. It's 2-on-1. Bogdanovich rides it up and in.
The board really couldn't do anything with it as the Lakers turn it over again. Another pick by Bogdanovich.
Defense to offense. Remember, he
yet another boy in the family.
He's got that golf force complete. He's just got to get him to start playing the game. Here's Markieff from the outside. He's got three
from that distance.
And again, with Mike not being here, Ali is with us. Bogdanovich from 15 feet. At least 2 more months in Orlando.
I know they lobbied, baby, and the Kings lobbied for this early start.
And underneath, LeBron lays it up and in. That's a good entry pass to LBJ.
Good baseline cut, and yeah, great entry pass.
Bogdanovich with the three. From the floor, and I'll never forget it. The power, the speed of LeBron James. I'm thinking nobody can ever stop that guy going to the basket. Danny Green, little mid-range jump.
LeBron draws a triple. That's a routine affair.
Isn't it, though? But who better to recognize than LeBron James? In close quarters, that's a good pass. Has the bucket. Of course, he has battled injuries since he was in high school. 3 major knee injuries. And LeBron in search of it. That's a Danny Green, nearly had it. All the way down the middle, Giles throws it down. Look out below.
Well, I guess they...
And, of course, on the line there is their long playoff streak. Bounce, and a good one by Waiters. And with his shooting and his scoring, but his aggressiveness and his playmaking.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing that he will give up the basketball.
For the hiatus. Dudley on top, hasn't seen much time this year in a Laker uniform. Spinning, stopping, goes up and under. Quinn Cook with games here in the bubble. See if JR can get on track tonight. He had a big game during the scrimmages. Quinn from deep. He's got that win. He was just in there to score. You were talking about it, Stu. Here's Dion. Boy, the Lakers can't miss. New ones, long-time ones, they're on there. And we'll get a chance to show them a little bit later on. Cheering on the Lakers as they can.
He made it very clear that they have a coaching staff. They have groups of coaches, whether it's just one or a few, locked in on all 4 of those opponents. They will then be decided by tonight, dwindle down to just 2, to which then they will be able to lock in even more.
Right.
But they've already started that scouting process. I thought the really cool thing yesterday, Frank and Kuz said, as Swish knocks down the trade.
Dwight normally converts that, especially when he's using his left hand in the post area.
Bielitsa, little baseline throw down by the Simeon Career Academy in Chicago. That's shot by JR.
True to form.
From the outside, it's another 3. So both teams, one of those memories that he remembers individual plays from years ago in nondescript games. Bielitsa launches. Locked into the 3rd seed. That was the Lakers' last victory over. And there is LeBron, 46-38. So LBJ with a dozen. Down the middle, Bielitsa for 2. 10, about 240. In very deep. Dwight blocked by Bielitsa. Taken by Buddy Hield. Quickly into the front court. Pull up. Buddy got it. Around the perimeter it goes for the Sacramento Kings. Bielitsa, the floater. Boy, he's been all over the place.
You know, hoping, I should say, that you're going to make a shot. You got to say to yourself, I'm making this thing.
As Buddy Hield from
Like
the
that.
outside for three. Yeah, you know what? And this has been coming out of the Laker coaching staff and from Kuzma, too. The game is slowing down for him. And Stu, as a former athlete yourself, that's when you know things are going your way. As the Lake earlier in the bubble. Turn, corner of the key, nothing but lay it in softly, and it didn't quite work.
Should have thrown it down.
Yeah, it's a good feed by Dion. Mid-range jump shot using for the Lakers, primed to be the #1 seed in the West. Bogdanovich, no. For the rebound, Parker, yes. Jabari Brown again with such smoothness as Bogdanovich just off the rim, and the Lakers have a break. Here comes LeBron. He's the middleman. They don't pick him up, so LBJ goes all the way to score.
Wow, I said it a million times. That's the first rule of defense in transition. Stop the basketball.
And a slam at the outlet to Bogdanovich, who does not hesitate. Rebound, Dudley. We're going end to end here in Orlando. LeBron James, second layup. He's missed in this quarter. He's not going to get that one. Lakers actually -10 in points in the paint. They're one of the top teams, over 50 points a game when it comes to paint.
Well, the Lakers have cooled off from behind the arc.
Oh, yes, they have, and overall, too. 45% from downtown and 43% for the game. Points. He and Bogdanovich both with 14 points. That's the number on the back of Danny Green, who gets it into Markieff. Markieff in the lane to score. So
Markieff has that in his game. I mean, he's a guy with talent.
Throw it down. Jump over Hield. Gets it right back. Danny from straight away. That spins around and spills out. Hook shot. McGee's got a bucket this afternoon that he played in. A little shake and bake by Hield. We've got under a minute to go here in the half. 63-56. So the defense kind of falling apart for the Lakers. And Buddy Hield exploits.
Looking a little bit more mentally on that opponent, which could ultimately fall there in the 8th seed. The next several days, mentally and physically, he'll continue to work his habits. And then
Trudell is not. Congrats to Annie, Jet, Talon, Mike, and their newest, Riggs, who was born yesterday. Count if it goes, it goes. That's most of the starters. All of the starters now going to be on the shelf except for JaVale here in the second half. And there is JaVale underneath. Good work underneath the score. So
about 3 Lakers for that rebound.
Really did. The perseverance. Now Cook down the middle he goes. The scoop. Tap by McGee is good.
They are obviously starting the third quarter in place of LeBron.
Straight away, Bogdanovich. 4 of them in succession.
Yeah.
That added up real quick, didn't it? JR. Got it. The little runner. His first Laker points will get him in the second round.
And obviously, that's the reason why the Lakers are trying to work in 2 guards to replace.
Fans know how much they miss Avery Bradley, especially on that defensive end. Up ahead now for Bogdanovich. Set, fire, get. Bogdanovich. Everybody misses their friends and family. Did you see what Phoenix did the other night, Stu? It was really cool.
Oh, what'd they do?
As JR throws it in. It was really, really cool. In fact, LeBron, even on his Twitter, mentioned his IG, his Instagram. About how cool that was. Outside, Kobe this year. And we think about him every day, so do the fans. And it's not lost on the players as they march towards, hopefully, their 17th title. Knocked.
Today they're doing pretty well. They got the Lakers down to 44%.
THT bounced down. Oh, right back to Horton Tucker. That's a nice little 2-man talent. But once again, unable to get into the playoffs. That's good little off-ball movement that time.
Effective offensively.
And Markieff from the free throw line comes up short. Bielitsa with the long dribble. This is Jeffries, who had the basket a moment ago. So 9 double-doubles, will be top 10 in scoring.
He's just another one of those unique talents, though.
Fun to watch him every day, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
THT comes up short. So, again, the Laker percentage has gone down. The spin by Hield and the score. And we got THT on the ground.
This Kings team.
THT on the ground.
This Kings team really running the score up here.
Yeah, they're having some fun here on their final day of the season. By the way, the referees, for the most part, swallowing their rotation. No doubt. The bounce, the drive, the kick, the movement, Bielitsa.
Wow, why did he pass up that shot?
He wants another assist.
I guess.
These regulars were playing again. 4 Lakers not even on the floor tonight, including AD. Buddy Hield's got another.
A really good shooting perimeter team. That can spell disaster.
You would think, you would hope, you would expect the intensity to be much different next week as they finally miss. And JR's got control of it. JR swish into the corner. THT here. He goes with a one-hand throwdown. At Toyota SoCal on Instagram to enter the Toyota Ultimate Laker Fan Sweepstakes. Toyota, we make it easy. Buddy Hield's making
in help situation as much because they're a perimeter team. And when you're in help, you can't recover. They're just catching and firing.
Waiters deep. Yes, sir. He was picking up a refrigerator when he was like about 3 or 4.
Next year, he'll be picking up a house.
Oh, yeah. Dion. Fall away. In there. Nothing but. We got first round action for you. With it, Jabari Parker. Who's got Bielitsa? The answer is nobody. You're right.
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody's never done a good job guarding anybody. And they do the same thing at Antetokounmpo.
Again, to go along with Buddy Hield. And
sure.
So they got that perimeter game in order.
Dudley. Yes, sir, for 3. Who has played, has scored. Devontae Cacok is the only one who has not gotten into the game for the Lakers. Farrell. Look, the accommodations are great no matter where they're staying.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That Grand Floridian is nice where the second tier is staying. Bogdanovich, Lakers going back to their hotel. They'll be ready for next week. THT, aggressive to the basket. Has it, wants to call a timeout, does not. Boy, the referees are swallowing their whistles, aren't they? Here is Dion Waiters all the way. And Dion scores. Points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He is surrounded. He finally gets rid of it.
Shouldn't he?
No, there's that lean in by JR. Setting, fun basketball. And let's hope it's sooner rather than later. Baseline underneath the score is Jabari Parker. Again, the number 2 pick in the draft back in his time. And that is turnover. Goes to JR. Trying to get it now to Devontae Cacok. Horton Tucker, they played together for the South Bay Lakers. A spin and a score.
Back 10-point game.
3rd game in double digits. Bounce baseline all the way. No Laker defense situation right before the hiatus, so he got well. Dudley, corner, out of the heavens it comes.
Open area of the floor and take the shot that you want. That's what Jared Dudley's been known for, shooting threes.
Splitting the defense and 12 points each of the last 2 games, but he's got 15 this afternoon. Cacok in the lane. Boy, he flashed and got it and scored.
Well, much when he's in the game, but he's still not a bad shooter.
Turnovers, 15 for the Lakers, 14 for Sacramento. Good play then.
Yeah.
Nice, Quinn. Give credit where credit is due, and then Buddy Hield
hits against Brooklyn. If Buddy Hield stays in the game for the final 5.5,
there's 21
they're going to break it.
Jabari Parker.
They're shooting 59% as a team from the field.
Lakers have upped it to almost 50%. Waiter!
Dion now 17 points off the bench.
And the Lakers are exactly at 50%. Lob underneath and the throwdown. The alley-oop and Justin Guy from the outside. Remember he played for Virginia. Remember that NCAA run that they had? Underneath at Antetokounmpo. Clean. His 3rd rebound. He's trying to weave his way through traffic. Dion behind the back. Dion dancing. Dion shooting. Dion scores. Are 27-0 when they shoot 50% during the regular season. That might end tonight. And one.
They're trying to get it in on the inside. Antetokounmpo.
THT for 3. Yes!
This game a triple and took him that long to get his second.
Lakers were down what? By 28? Their largest deficit? To the basket. Pick, Kyle Guy is how it goes down as. Look at this pass and underneath, boy. He was primed to throw it down and then just a tip in.
Realized that he was a little far away.
Lakers, there's Devontae.
Gee.
Yeah, Dion said, yeah, that was my bad. Shovel pass.
That's a news bulletin.
Jabari scores.
Wow.
And Laker fans, we've got a minute to go in the regular season. And then the quest for number 17 really begins. Quinn off the glass. for a basket.
Under a minute. No fouls. Nobody get injured.
Kyle Guy. Late second round pick last year. He's going to score. Men in line. 136-122. The Lakers are going to end the regular season with a 52-19 record, and the season is over for Sacramento. But Laker fans, this is what we are waiting for now.